All right, today's Tuesday Tidbit is on what is the advantage of an HOA, a homeowners association. People have kind of a love-hate relationship with their HOAs, and it's primarily on the hate side of the spectrum rather than love side of the spectrum. There's some folks that are just adamantly against HOAs, but there are some advantages of HOAs. If you've ever driven through like an old town area and you found like houses that were bright neon pink or bright neon yellow, and you're like, why did somebody paint their house that color? It's because there's no HOA. HOAs are teaming everybody in that same subdivision together and agreeing to abide by a certain list of requirements. It could make the houses, 20 different shades of beige. That is possible, but at least you're not going to get the outliers where they are letting their house fall by the wayside. They have the VW bus with the wheels chopped off that's just leaking grease on the driveway. People are taking in their trash cans at a reasonable hour. Those are all advantages of an HOA. It has a written group of covenants, literally covenants, where everybody's agreeing to abide by the same rules and restrictions. You might get the nasty gram from your HOA every now and then that says, hey, your weeds are 1.5 inches high. We only allow them to be 1 inch high. Sure, that's a downside to an HOA. Conversely, nobody's going to let their house just go by the wayside. Nobody's going to just, when I used to mow lawns for a living back in college, we used to call them Congo mows, where we would have to literally get out the weed whacker just to trim down the grass so that we could actually mow the grass. Like, you're not going to have that situation arise when you have an HOA. The HOA is going to be involved and make sure that everybody's abiding by those covenants. So those are some of the advantages of an HOA. It's not all necessarily bad, but